Reese defeated his shadow, but the wastes weakened him. Caelum revealed Reese, not Trinity, was the true weapon, and began a dark ritual. Reese's light vanished, replaced by something unknown. A blinding flash, then silence. What is Reese now? Can he be saved? Reese could feel the power coursing through him, thick like molten fire in his veins. The Warlocks surrounded him, their chants weaving through the air, binding his limbs in invisible chains. He gritted his teeth, but his body was no longer his own. He was caught in the web of their spell. Across the chamber, Juniper, Noah, Vincent, and Elias struggled against their restraints. Juniper's eyes blazed with fury. "Fight it, Reese." Caelum's smirk deepened. "Oh, he is fighting. That's the beauty of it." He stepped closer, placing a hand on Reese's chest. But his blood knows the truth. It calls for power. It wants this. Reese's vision blurred as flashes of memory and magic swirled around him. He could hear Trinity's heartbeat, weak, distant, but it tethered him, grounding him even as the darkness threatened to consume him. Noah growled, his muscles straining against the magic-infused chains. "You think this will end the way you want?" Caelum laughed. "Oh, but it already is." He turned to Elias. "The seer should know what's coming." Elias's breath was ragged. He had been using his visions to search for a way out, but all he saw was fire, destruction, Reese's power unleashed. "No," Elias muttered. "This isn't how it ends." Caelum's eyes glowed. "Are you certain?" He flicked his wrist, and an unseen force wrenched Elias forward. The seer gasped, his body racked with pain. The Warlocks didn't just want to use Reese. They were ready to break them all. Reese could feel it. Something ancient, something buried deep inside him was waking up. His skin burned, his heartbeat thundered like war drums in his ears. And then he saw her. Trinity. Not as she was now, imprisoned and weak, but as she had been, bright, fierce, his. A flicker of something sharp and painful ignited in his chest. She needed him. For a brief moment, the Warlock's hold faltered. Vincent saw the shift. "Reese, listen to me. You're not their weapon. You're not their pawn." But Caelum's smirk never wavered. "It's too late." He raised his hands, and the final stage of the ritual began. Power exploded outward, shattering the protective spells around the chamber. The sheer force of it sent shockwaves through the air, rattling the very foundation of the sanctum. Juniper let out a cry as her chains burned hotter, reacting to the surge of energy. "Reese!" Inside the spiraling vortex of magic, Reese was losing himself. The world blurred into colors and voices, Warlocks chanting, his pack screaming, Trinity's heartbeat fading. His wolf howled in agony inside him. And then a new voice cut through the chaos, one he hadn't heard in years. "Reese, remember who you are." His mother's voice. Reese gasped, his vision shifting. He was no longer in the Warlock's sanctum. He stood in a memory, his childhood home bathed in the golden light of dusk. His mother sat by the fireplace, her eyes gentle but firm. "You were never meant to walk in darkness, my son." Reese clenched his fists. You carry the blood of warriors, of protectors, not monsters." She stood, stepping closer, her touch feather light on his face. "The Warlocks think they can twist that, turn you into something you're not." His breath was ragged. "How do I stop them?" She smiled sadly. "You already know the answer." The vision shattered. Reese snapped back to reality. Reese roared, his energy surging outward in an explosion of golden light. The Warlocks stumbled back, their ritual disrupted, their hold wavering. Caelum's expression darkened. "No, not yet." Reese turned to his pack, determination in his eyes. The chains binding them began to crack under his force. Juniper's breath hitched as she felt the pressure ease. Noah wasted no time. "We have to move." But before they could escape, Caelum raised his hand, summoning a pulse of raw darkness. This isn't over. And then, with a final surge of power, the sanctum collapsed into chaos. Smoke and dust filled the air. The chamber was in ruins, the magic that had held it together now fragmented and unstable. Reese coughed, pushing himself to his feet. He scanned the rubble, heart hammering. Juniper, Noah, Vincent, Elias. They were gone. His stomach twisted. "No." A slow, mocking clap echoed through the destruction. Caelum emerged from the smoke unscathed, his silver eyes gleaming with satisfaction. "Looks like you're alone again, Alpha." Reese's hands trembled. First Trinity, now his entire pack. Caelum's smirk deepened. Now, let's see what happens when you truly have nothing left. And in the distant void, Trinity's heartbeat faded once more. Reese's light vanished, replaced by an unknown power. His pack was gone, the sanctum destroyed, and Caelum remained, promising more torment. What is Reese now? Can he be saved, or is he lost to the darkness?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha,